So postbiotic barrier balm, right? That's what you're here for. We are going to talk all about this new product. So really, many of you are aware, Celavive is founded on science and nature. That is kind of the backbone of our product line, right? We're science driven, but we believe there's so many good things in nature. And so if you're familiar with our Celavive products, you know that to be true. If you've looked at our ingredients, you looked at our science, we definitely want to use those symbiotically. But a balanced beauty biome, microbiome friendly skincare, those we're seeing are really the answer to visibly problematic skin. And Barrier Balm was really inspired by the rise in complex skin conditions in 2020. So expanding our focus beyond skincare, just, to fight that visible sign of aging and play into the gut skin connection, right? So this product's all about that, helping with your moisture barrier, and it's all powered by postbiotics. So just to set the stage for you, let's jump into our next slide and our next speaker. So this is our next speaker is going to be Shayna Dunford. She is our director of skincare portfolio. Shayna is amazing. I work with her really closely on our skincare products, her and Kajun, and we have worked really, really hard on this product. So she's going to give you all of the information about market changes and consumer shifts. So take it away, Shayna.
Oh, thank you so much, Roy. So before I get into this, I think often when we launch new products, consumers maybe don't understand why we do what we do. And so this is probably new to most of you, and I'm excited to be here and be the one to be able to share this with you. But a lot of what USANA does stems from market research. We have a really in-depth understanding of our existing customers and how you behave, the products that you're drawn to, as well as what's really happening outside of USANA. So what's happening in different countries and how different products are being perceived, ingredients that are on the rise. And that all comes together to what marketing does, what we do, and what information we provide to R&D in terms of market dynamics and shifts. And so I'm super excited to be here. So let's go to the next slide. So the beauty biome, one thing that we have seen, as Roy had mentioned, since 2020 is compromised skin barriers, problematic skin, and a lot of that was driven by mask wearing and, of course, changes within your gut. So what we have seen is a really large shift in probiotics. Now, probiotics, we know we don't have live bacteria in this product. It is a postbiotic, but probiotics is what most people know, and that's a searchable term, is the number one natural ingredient that consumers are really looking for. So 31% of global consumers are actively looking for these ingredients in their skincare. So you can see that's the very bottom. You can see probiotics is circled there in green. So 31% look for that actively in their skincare products. You've got 40% of the consumers that believe probiotics or postbiotics are effective and help with that beauty biome, your moisture barrier, and strengthen your skin. And then you've got 42% that believe that postbiotics and probiotics are safe. So this is an ingredient that consumers are really understanding and really eager to use, not only internally with that gut connection, but also topically on their skin. Let's go to the next slide. So as I mentioned, ingredients on the rise. One thing that really came out of COVID is the self-care and that holistic approach to well-being. And so we've really seen our skincare and self-care routines change and really gravitating more towards ingredients that are natural, that are around kind of that health positioned claims, so that gut skin connection. And probiotics has seen a huge growth from 2021 to 2022. 31% of the products that were launched globally contained probiotics or postbiotics. Those words are used interchangeably. So 31% of all products globally contained one or more of those active postbiotics, and that was up from 17% from 2021. So consumers, again, are just really gravitating towards this product. So next slide. That one. There we go. So as you're talking about this wonderful postbiotic barrier balm, really focusing on supporting compromised skin barriers. Now, an interesting little fun fact, in 2020, Shiseido conducted a study and found that women that had sensitive skin actually had less bacterial variety on their skin than those women who did not have sensitive skin. So other results have found, very similar relations to sensitivity and bacterial function on your skin. So it's really understanding this hopefully will help you kind of harness those findings and really connecting with people that have sensitive skin and barrier issues. You can drive them to this product as it's an amazing product. And another little fun fact, when you're looking at the percentage of facial care launches for sensitive skin that have microbiome, if you will, in the description. Now, again, that's them typing in that as a search term. 54% of those product launches had that term in there. So again, when you look at this product and possibly things to come in the future, we are really on trend with what is happening globally in the market and what consumers are really gravitating for or towards. So next slide. There we go. So consumers all around are really concerned about their appearance of their moisture barrier and their beauty biome, and that link to visible signs of aging. And I think we've all seen, at times maybe our facial skin or arm skin, is dry, and you start to really see those fine lines and those wrinkles because that barrier could potentially be damaged or isn't retaining that moisture. And so when Mintel surveyed facial care consumers globally, what they found was really interesting. 89% of female facial care consumers in China agree that dry, problematic skin can really lead to those visible signs of aging. And then 33% of US women are really concerned about the damage that a dry moisture barrier can cause to the skin. And then last but not least, 62% of women have had or have visibly dry barrier, have really paid more attention to that importance of moisturizing their skin. So I bring this up because we are talking about barrier a lot, moisture barrier, beauty biome, and how it relates to natural ingredients and postbiotics, and how you can hopefully talk to consumers when they say, hey, I've got dry skin, I've got problematic skin, I've got this skin concern and this skin concern. You can really guide them towards the best moisturizer for them. And that barrier balm is a wonderful product for that. So next slide. And I believe this is the last one. So shopping behaviors. This is really fun for me because, of course, I'm a data nerd, if you will. But over the last 12 months, we've shopping behaviors for personal care products as well as facial care products. What behaviors have these consumers exhibited? So what we see is 30% of consumers are really looking for those ingredients that have high efficacy. So they have before and afters. And what's great about this product is we have before and afters and other products as well. And so, I would encourage you that if you have problematic skin yourself and you're using this product, to share your before and afters. Before and afters are so powerful. In fact, as a consumer myself that always is looking for the next and best product, I am more moved by seeing someone's before and afters than I am by a product review. So before and afters are very, very important. Also, 36% of consumers, they're really paying more attention to the ingredients that they use, obviously, as evidenced by, the 31% of products and 84% growth year over year in probiotics. They're really taking a deep dive into ingredients. So again, kind of really being aware of, that balm and what those ingredients are and being able to talk to customers about that. And then 34% of customers are actually willing to pay more for ingredients that they prefer. So, in this case, the postbiotic balm is extremely affordable. But keep that in the back of your mind that consumers are willing to pay for products that for ingredients that they're really looking for, and we know that postbiotics and probiotics are in that list. So I know that was a lot of information thrown at you, but overall, what I really want you to take away is that we intentionally created these products. These just wasn't just like, oh yeah, we're going to create these products because it sounds good. We had the forethought to create these great products, but also we were watching what consumers were gravitating towards, what common search terms were out there, what other brands were doing, and we have created this wonderful product to really fill a desperate need in the market to address moisture barrier, the beauty biome, and problematic skin. So hopefully you were able to take some great things away with that. And I think with that, I'll turn it back over to Roy, Stephanie, one of the two.
I just want to say thank you so much, Shayna. That was so incredible. I took so many.
Oops, I think we lost her.
There we go. Sorry about that.
There you are.
Thank you so much. I took so many notes. I mean, I love that we have statistics and you got to see, what really USANA was looking for and went to the market and asked what are people looking for. And I love that. I love that the shopping behaviors. I mean, that's something that we need to obviously take into consideration. We are daily consumers ourselves. I love that. I love to show the before and afters. Those are huge, huge testimonials. I'm one of those too. I want to see, I want the proof. You can tell me about something that's amazing, but I want to see that. So I love those tips. Thank you so much. And I love that USANA has really taken care of really going into those safer ingredients, that chemical free, which is a huge plus for us. So thank you again for that. That was absolutely incredible. Our next speaker, she is the Director of Product and Development and Research with USANA. She's been showing her leadership and development for supplement, food, and personal care products for almost 25 years. She holds a degree in pharmacology, and she is a licensed pharmacist. She leads USANA's new skincare product formula development. She collaborates with all of the leading skincare manufacturing companies in Japan, and she has successfully launched the Celavive skincare line, yes, all 10 products globally in 2018. One of her most important missions today is to support our manufacturing team in the product of the Celavive in-house. That's really important. To succeed with this mission, she's been working on the formulas and production methods required in scaling up this production, as well as reviewing the raw materials needed to meet our very high standard and requirements. Another of her important roles is to provide scientific training on the Celavive line to all of the local markets. She's also a cosmetic formulation chemist. She's certified by the Institute of Personal Care Science in Australia. She's a member of the New York Society of Cosmetic Chemists and American Oil Chemist Society. What a great big long title she has. So she's also married. She lives in Salt Lake City and she has one son. So please give it up for the beautiful Cajun Co. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you, Georgina. So I want to talk about a little bit more postbiotics. So what are the postbiotics? I'm often asked what the differences between probiotics and postbiotics are. Probiotics are live bacteria. When they are formulated in ingestible products, they are scientifically proven as effective, safe, already existed in intestine, and they survive in acidic condition of stomach, repopulating beneficial bacteria during use. But postbiotics are not the same when they are applied in cosmetics. Next slide, please. So because of those reasons, the cosmetic industry today, they set the sights on the postbiotics instead of probiotics. So what are the postbiotics? Postbiotics are not live bacteria, but they are byproducts obtained from probiotic fermentation process. These byproducts can include various compounds such as short-chain fatty acid and enzymes, peptide, vitamins, and other bioactive molecules. They can influence gut environment, support the growth of beneficial bacteria, and help maintain balanced microbiome. Postbiotic in skincare products are a relatively new concept in the field of skin health and microbiology. But recently, we have seen more and more scientific research related to the postbiotic benefits in topical applications. Postbiotics are stable in skincare products and help build and diversify the healthy bacteria on your skin. Next slide, please. So why postbiotic, but not probiotics, live bacteria in skincare products? So when probiotics, live bacteria incorporated into skincare formulation, there are some considerations. One of the considerations is viability. Probiotics are sensitive to environmental factors such as temperature, pH, oxygen levels. Skincare products often contain preservatives and other ingredients and use heating process up to 80 Celsius degree that might affect the survival of live probiotic bacteria. Ensuring probiotics remain viable throughout the shelf life of the product can be a challenge. Another consideration is efficacy, benefit. Even if probiotics survive in the skincare formulations, their actual effectiveness on the skin is still being researched. Meantime, with postbiotics, there is many substantial data available today. So we, USANA, also conducted in vivo, in vitro, ex vivo clinical study with postbiotic products, and they actually demonstrated various benefits to the skin. So Barrier Balm contains one of the most well-studied postbiotic called Lactobacillus ferment lysate, fermented extract of Lactobacillus bacteria. So they are lactic acid producing bacteria commonly found in fermented products like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi. In skincare formulation, they balance the skin microbiome by creating slightly acidic environment on the skin to support the growth of beneficial bacteria while inhibiting growth of harmful bacteria. They also moisturize and gentle exfoliation ability as well as soothing properties. Also, I want to mention this. Based on our microbiome human study, this Barrier Balm didn't alter our healthy skin microflora dramatically, extremely. That means Barrier Balm formula containing postbiotic, this postbiotics doesn't work detrimentally to the skin. R&D was very relieved and very happy learning about this. Next slide, please. Yes, so there is other additional 4 important key ingredients in this balm formula, enhancing the benefit of Lactobacillus ferment lysate. The first one is ceramide. Ceramides are naturally occurring lipids that play a crucial role in maintaining health and integrity of skin's barrier function. As you learn from CeraVe basic line, the skin barrier acts as a protective layer that helps prevent moisture loss, defense against environmental stressors, and maintains overall skin health. Ceramides are essential component of the skin barrier. The 5 different ceramide works together for synergistic effect in promoting healthy skin barrier and overall skin wellness. Kupaku butter. This is a difficult pronunciation. Some people say kapuka butter, kapucha butter, but we call kapuka butter. This is a natural ingredient derived from seeds of kapuka tree, which is native to Amazon rainforest. This butter has a lot of potential benefits for the skin, such as intense hydration, barrier protection, skin softening, skin elasticity, nourishment, and non-greasy texture from user's standpoint. This is very good. And borage oil. It is extracted from seeds of borage plant, which is natural oil, which has been actually gained popularity in skincare products recently due to its rich composition of fatty acid like GLA, gamma-linolenic acid. Borage oil maintains skin's barrier function, moisture balance, and prevent water loss, promoting water retention, helping soothe and calm dry skin, and improving skin texture as well. The last ingredient helping postbiotics is hinoki oil. This is derived from wood of Japanese cypress tree. It has been used for centuries for its aromatic and skin benefit properties. Hinoki oil has a calming, relaxing effect, purifying and detoxifying the skin, improving skin texture, looking smoother and more even, tightening and toning the skin, and reducing appearance of enlarged pores. Such a great benefit to add this postbiotic balm. Next slide, please. So what don't we have in this barrier balm? They are fragrance, artificial colorants, parabens, phenoxyethanols, allergens, something like metal emulsifiers, emollients could be allergens, and mineral oil and animal byproduct and pore clogging ingredients. Some people are more sensitive to these substances than others. Also, we always conduct RIPT test, stands for repeated insert patch test. It is a type of skin patch testing commonly used in cosmetics and personal care products to assess the potential skin irritation or sensitization caused by various substances. Our all CeraVe product, including barrier balm, passed this test. It means this barrier balm most likely won't cause skin irritation, allergic contact dermatitis, which is a delayed hypersensitivity reaction. So this information is very important to us for product safety and formulation consideration, especially for products that come into direct and prolonged contact with the skin. We are so excited to introduce Barrier Balm to you today. A Barrier Balm is the answer to visibly problematic and compromised skin by normalizing and building healthy skin barrier function. I really hope you enjoy our new Barrier Balm product. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Kijan, thank you so much. That was so informative. I, again, took a whole bunch of notes. I love, love, love the ingredients. I love that there's no allergens in there. There's no parabens. There's nothing that's going to clog our pores, which is something that I have to deal with on a daily basis. So I'm always looking for something. And this has been an incredible product for me. I was looking at the chat as well, and everybody's saying how much they absolutely love this product. And those who haven't tried it yet are really excited to try it. So thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. Really appreciate that. And I'm sure everybody was, has probably had 50 pages full of notes already from everything we've learned so far tonight. So now I'm going to turn it back over to Roy.
Thank you. And thank you, Kejun. Kejun's amazing. She's an incredible resource for us at USANA. Just the value and the content and the education and the insight she brings into products is just invaluable. And every time I listen to her talk about this product, I fall in love with it more and more every time. I'm like, I've worked on this product for years now, and I'm still like, oh my gosh, I love it. I have it upstairs. I'm so excited. So I urge you, to, if you haven't gotten your hands on this new product, I highly encourage you to get it, try it for yourself. But anyways, let's jump into more stuff, right? I don't even know how much more we could give you after all the things Shayna and Kejun went through, but I get to talk a little bit more about product overview, usage, sharing, all of those things. We've established, in the market, who's this for, and Kejun went over what it is, but now how do we kind of talk about what are the benefits of this product? Who is it for? What makes it different, and really how to get it out there and share. But let's go into my first slide. And some of this is going to be repeat based off what Kejun has shared, but we want you guys to feel educated and ready to go out there and talk about this product. So key features and benefits. Our postbiotic lactobacillus ferment is meant to lock in hydration, and it's ideal for problematic skin, like Kejun has mentioned, like Shayna has mentioned. This product's really designed to help replenish your skin's moisture barrier by working in harmony with your skin to promote a balanced, happy complexion. That's what we're all about with this product. That gentle cooling relief from dryness or skin sensitivity. When we're talking about people who have areas of dryness post like blemishes or anything, and you get those like cracky skins, or if you live somewhere where the weather's kind of harsh, at convention, people are coming up to me and we're like, where do you use this? And I use it on my face, but I also sometimes apply it to my arms. I have some sensitivity on my arms, and I put it on my arms too. So really, multifunctional as well. Like Kejun mentioned, the Kupa cow or Kapua butter, locking in moisture is really important to this product's functionality. That hinoki oil, like that she talked about, is with that cooling kind of feeling or on the skin is great. It's a great product experience. And then barrage oil, right? That soothing antioxidant oil, GLA rich, nourishes the skin moisture barrier. So really top of mind, those are probably your biggest key features and benefits. I could talk about this product for like an hour, but there's so many great different benefits and usage. But those are kind of the main ones that we want to talk about. So let's go to our next slide and let's talk about product differentiators, right? So kind of like we've been talking throughout this training, we've been talking about transparency, right? In the market, we're seeing probiotics and skincare. And when you kind of dig a little bit deeper, it's a little, like Kejun mentioned, it's hard for probiotics to stay live in formulas. And so often what we're seeing is that they're postbiotics. So formula transparency and those postbiotics versus probiotic benefits are really important to our story. Another differentiator is the microbiome friendly kind of message, working in harmony with our skin to promote a happy, well-balanced complexion, right? That's our goal. Another differentiator for us is that this product doesn't contain any fragrance, gluten, allergens, pore clogging ingredients, phenoxyethanol, parabens, all of those unwanted things that people who are more sensitive, who have more visible redness, who have problematic skin, they can't catch a break. Their skin does really good, and then it kind of goes through a phase, or like they've just been in a constant state of like nothing works, right? This is a great product for them. That second skin protective layer, right? We're talking about this, going on the skin, staying on the skin, and kind of sealing in all of that hydration that's so important to people who have moisture barrier, problems with their moisture barrier, who need more moisture and hydration in their skin and kind of want to, do the work to get their skin to a good place. That soothing function, chapped skin, like there's so many things about this product that really kind of set it apart when we're looking at it in comparison to what's out there. It's also in 2.3 fluid ounces, so you can apply it to your face, right? We want to put it on our face. That's our main focus, but you could also apply it to other areas if you needed to kind of relieve that dry skin. So next slide. And this product, another differentiator too, is kind of the product texture. If you've used this product, you've tried it before, it really has like a cream to balm kind of consistency. It goes on like this bouncy kind of cream. But then once it's on, it feels very balm-like. It's not heavy, it's not greasy, it just makes you feel hydrated, which I love. So who is this product for? We have already an existing line of Celavive products, right? We've got these great anti-aging products. We've got products that are designated for discoloration and hyperpigmentation, and kind of improving the overall radiance of the skin. So this product specifically for, if we're looking at the entire line of our products, right? This is for people who experience skin moisture barrier problems. So any blemishes, dry patches of skin, visible redness. It's also for anyone who's concerned about moisture barrier health, and it's linked to skin aging, like Shayna mentioned in her graph of people that, that increasing group of people who are a little bit more aware of the moisture barrier. We're seeing that more out there in the industry. So that's really who this, product also for. Also great for anyone who's aware of that gut skin connection. At convention, Dr. Karen Wolf got up on stage and she talked all about the gut skin axis and all of, the ways it impacts the way our skin, works, and who wants a more holistic approach to skincare, who's maybe looking for certain ingredients, right? They've maybe suffered from blemishes, and so they just are really conscious of what they look for in their products. This is a great product to approach them with. Also, anybody who wants to avoid added fragrances in their skincare products, who have, maybe who want to avoid allergens, gluten, all of those things. Also really great for anyone who has a hard time trying new things, right? You've approached a customer or someone and you talk to them about our skincare and they're like, I'm just too sensitive. Like I try to keep away, I have so many sensitivities. Every time I try something, my skin gets really upset or any of those things. This is a great product to kind of have them try. You can always have them do a patch test on the inside of their arm just to test to see if they have any kind of reaction or redness. That's kind of in the aesthetics world where we have people put, product for the first time if they're especially sensitive. And then again, looking at just the demographic and who this product's really for. It's for everybody and anybody, but we're also kind of looking at younger women who want to incorporate those microbiome friendly ingredients and prevent aging, right? So our Celavive, our blue and our gray products are all about anti-aging, right? And they're so good for preventative care too. But we kind of wanted to bring in a product that, while still, hydration, promotes hydration, just has a different function, and could potentially kind of open the door to new customers, new people, possibly a younger demographic of people who want to try a product in our line. I swear by our vitalizing serum, I will probably be buried with a bottle of that. But just looking at who these products are for and understanding what your customers' needs are is going to be your best tool in your pocket. So let's go to the next slide. So how to add to your current routine. We got this question a lot at convention, and I know it is complicated when we have so many products, and we have so many people who are so avid about using every product in our line, which I love. And I'm such a skincare guru. I love to use products. I love to try new products. So let's just break it down pretty simple in how to add this to a current routine. So your routine or your customer's routine. Remember that we always want to apply our products thinnest to thickest. And I'll kind of give you a little bit of a scenario where barrier balm and facial oil kind of play a little bit together in that place. But first step is always going to be step 1, cleanser. So that's makeup removers, cleansers, and scrubs, right? Those are our first step. Step 2 is going to be our toners. So we're going to tone our skin, prep it so that we can get the most out of the products we put on after. If you had somebody like a current client who felt like perfecting toner was too irritating or had some kind of reaction to it, you know, this would be a product and they weren't able to use that product, it would be totally okay. We want, you know, to make sure we're using products on the skin that's catered to that person's skin type. And I feel like Perfecting Toner is such a great product for everybody. But, you know, when you're talking to those people and you're trying to incorporate this product into their regimen, you know, we want them to use toner, but sometimes we remove it if somebody's too sensitive. Step 3 is our enhanced step. So that's serums, eye products, and sheet masks. And then step 4 is our hydrators, right? That's our moisturizing step. That's our SPF step, or oil if we're using it. So, you know, we're you know, trying to keep you, there's a million steps that you can add to your skincare. I think if anybody goes to like their counter and they look at their products, they could probably do 5, 6, 7 things at night or whatever. And if you look at incorporating every one of these products, it's going to be a few more steps, but we wanted to just kind of branch them into step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. So Barrier Balm fits into step 4. And I wanted to kind of, you know, help you understand Barrier Balm and facial oil together, right? Can you use them together? Would you use balm before facial oil, or would you use facial oil before balm? Barrier Balm and facial oil are both great products for skin moisture barrier, right? We're talking about a product that's really, really gentle, really, really hydrating on the skin, has that kind of second skin feeling in the Barrier Balm. And then we have facial oil. Again, it's oil. It's kind of a hybrid oil, really to seal in all of the moisture on our skin. Has great anti-aging properties with the cell signaling, with its kind of unique cell signaling complex. So it just kind of, when you look at those products together, and if you use them together, or who they're for, they kind of do a lot of similar things, but they're maybe for different people. Now you could use them together. I would probably use Barrier Balm and then facial oil, just because oil, you know, we want, again, thickest is thinnest, and thinking about water soluble versus oil soluble. But just play around with it, see, or alternate. You don't have to use every single product every single night. You can absolutely, you know, trade back and forth. That's what I do if I'm going to do some like facial hair removal, which is a total thing. With my little razor, I will use facial oil, and then the next night I'll use Barrier Balm. SPF, that is another question. So SPF should always be your last step. Always, always, always. So if you're going to use Barrier Balm as a hydrator in the daytime, which you could, I've done it before my makeup and all of those things. I would put it on, let it kind of sit on the skin for a little bit before you apply your SPF. Maybe just apply your SPF a little bit closer to when you're going to do your makeup or before you're leaving the house, just so that we can get all of the best benefits out of our SPF, so that we're protected, ready to go, all of those things. Night creams, you know, I'm seeing some of the comments. I just want to answer as many as I can, but night creams, again, think about who this product is for. You know, our night products, our replenishing night cream, our replenishing night gel, are anti-aging focused. They are great. They have the cell signaling complex. They have such amazing hydrators. So if you are focused on anti-aging and you really want to get the benefits of our cell signaling complex, improving that lipid production, collagen, elastin, all of those things, those products are for you. Those products are great. Barrier Balm is meant to be introduced into a regimen for someone who needs more hydration or has moisture barrier, who needs to work on their moisture barrier, and who maybe has problematic skin. So let's go to our next slide. Okay, so sharing. Obviously, with a new product launch, we've got lots of things to share. So I just want to give you a few ideas of what you can do to get activated, where you can find resources, what you can, where you can get all of the information on this new product. So really the key is to just start sharing it. But even more so before that, I would encourage you to try the product, right? We want to be products of the product, and we want to have those personal testimonies. I'm working through a before and after, my own before and after, that I hopefully will be able to share with you all. But, get this product in your cart, take a before photo. If you feel like this product would be beneficial to you and you want to, work on your moisture barrier, work on that hydration of your skin, and really, increase, add those postbiotics to your skincare routine, add it to your cart, take a before photo, and then start using it and sharing it on social media. So get active on social, posting your experience, posting about the new product. We worked really, really hard on this packaging to be really transparent, about the ingredients in it. On the back of the packaging, we have step 4, so people kind of understand which part of the regimen or of their routine where this product fits. So it's beautiful packaging. So you can definitely share it on social media. The commercial is amazing to share. The hub resource. So if you jump into the hub, you go to products and you jump into Celavive. There's a whole hub landing page all about the postbiotics with, pro versus post, differentiators, resources, information. Media Center has shareables. It has product imagery. There's just so many things out there. If you follow us on social media, share those things. Stories are so powerful when you talk to people. But yeah, there's so many different things to share. So I'd really encourage you guys to jump on, see what's out there, ask questions, try the product for yourself, and really build those own personal experiences, right? Because that's what we know customers resonate with. They want to, follow, I know so many of you have built followings where you've, established yourselves as gurus or health gurus or wellness gurus, and they look to you for all of that information. So that is really everything that I have. I know that's a lot, I feel like, but let's go to the next slide, because we are going to introduce 2 amazing ladies. But anyways, thanks everyone. I'm so excited this product's out there, and I can't wait for y'all to try it.
Roy, thanks for sharing all the details about what we have and just the features and benefits. I feel like we're ready to go. You guys know all the market information, all the product information, the tools, the resources. I feel like you guys are so ready. We are going to turn it over to 2 associates who are going to give you some sharing tips, selling tips, how to talk about it with others, and just how to get it out there and ready to go, because you have this amazing product. I just want to go put it on right now. I don't want to touch my skin. But we want to make sure that you feel like you're ready to go out to the world. And so we have Teresa Meadows and Ligia, and they are going to go over just what to do with it now. This is like your call to action. So listen up, listen to some keywords. And Teresa, let's hear what you have to say on how you're going to be promoting this product.
Okay. Well, first, I love this product with all of you, and that it's going to give us so many more opportunities in one product to provide the balance and harmony. And I was excited about those words being used tonight in skin health. For how many customers that we know and prospects that are looking for exactly what this product delivers, which is, we know, this noticeable difference in such a short time. I love that USANA is moving into this experience, this quicker experience that our prospects and customers want, and we want. It's going to help us in our business. But with all that we've learned tonight, I know that your wheels and my wheels are turning, and I want to move right in to launching my plans. And I'm hoping that you'll gather some of our ideas and glean what you can, and I'm hoping it helps you. So getting started is the first step. Is we've been asked to share some of our own ideas. And my main goal, like Stephanie said, is to get the word out there. And my priority is I want to help more people. And, this product is going to allow me to help more people, just like the man at the Apple store tonight. Told him about what I was doing, and he was helping me on my computer. And he said, well, what is that product? And I told him, he goes, well, I really need that. So guess what? You never know, right? But I've started with my family, and it's literally passing through the bathrooms in the hands and waiting for an order to come in. And then it's going to hopefully pass right through our customers' hands. And those are the closest people to me, and they're the closest people to you. And the relationships, they're great for practicing some of these new talking points that we've learned tonight, and all the new people we're going to meet. And my big question out there when I'm out and about meeting people, which we see people all the time, right? They're our next possible prospect, is who do you know? When I'm learning and about them and talking about maybe what I do and where I just came from, and talk about this new product and the features of it and the benefits, I might be looking at someone that it could be perfect for. So it's going to open the doors, and we're going to be able to craft this conversation by fitting it personally to the individual and find out where it can best meet their needs. Because we don't know, maybe they're combating premature aging. Maybe we can tell, and maybe we can tell, but they know what they're dealing with. And maybe it's that sensitive skin, or very dry or problematic skin. But doesn't matter who you're sharing with, whether it's your customers, groups, or through social media channels, this product is going to make a difference in a very short time. And they're going to see and feel the difference, which allows for that positive experience that people are wanting, and attached to the results, which I know, just talking to the man tonight, just what was going on with his skin, he perked up. You know, people, no matter who they are, they want to feel confident in their skin that they're in. And it does affect how they feel about themselves, because skin, you know, your appearance of your skin is huge, and it can make us feel self-conscious. And when we're feeling self-conscious, there's a struggle there. And this product is going to be a key. So think about it as a lock and key. But I want to give prospects, whether it's obvious that they need the product or not, that I want them to give them a chance right away to sample it. So I'm going to have the small little containers I use for sip and scrubs, at least I used to. I'm going to have some of those right in my purse. I'm going to have this product. This is going to become my permanent carry-on item, because I'm very interested in getting feedback, and I may even use that in my talking points. And I want to make it very comfortable in the space. So I'm going to make it feel good as I pull it out, as I'm talking about it. I'll have it right. Well, I happen to have it right with me. And I don't want to leave empty-handed. I want them to leave with the sample, or put it, maybe even want to try it on the back of their hand, because we do want to have them maybe not putting it over their foundation. If they're wearing foundation, depending on who it is, they may want to put it right on right when they're with you. But I can assure you, I'm going to be prepared. I'm going to have my Ask the Scientist article, along with a few favorite barrier balm issues. And thank you for all those images in our media center. And I'm going to share it right from my phone. I want them to learn what they can, but I don't want to delay them actually purchasing it. I don't want this to be a long process, but I'll allow it to be as long, and you will, as it needs to be. But I'm going to have my shareable link with what I copy and paste and send to their phone, or whatever contact information they'll give me. And I also want to have the opportunity to talk about skin health that may lead the direction of the conversation beyond this being just as a standalone product to skincare in general. It may lead to this whole skincare conversation. And the barrier balm can be positioned as a complementary product when used with our Celavive regimen. That's in the same line. Isn't this great that this is part of our Celavive line? So it's another conversation with our already Celavive customers. So I may begin by suggesting that they try the basic regimen in the formulation that's right for them, and extend the invitation to the next scheduled sip and scrub. So not only do I want them to have an upfront experience with this, but I want them to come and learn more on the sip and scrub. So it's an invitation to keep them connected with me, so I don't lose them so quickly. But this product now is a new official spotlight product for all of us to feature. And it's going to gain more attention and presence as we present those benefits that we've learned and the features. And we have had such a cast here tonight that I couldn't take as many notes as I wanted to, but I'm hoping that you did, because it's a lot that we can go through those notes, but we can keep it very simple. I think that's really what's key. And I plan on wanting to get some before and afters. I've already started with my family members and some friends, and I want testimonies to go along with them. And this product is geared, I feel, to bring a lot of excitement and conversation. These words are out there. Microbiome's been out there the past few years, and postbiotics are out there too. But we have it now in our line, and so the possibilities are going to be great. So my last idea to share, I'm going to take a breath here, is, we have this holistic approach with USANA, and it's balanced health. And my whole tagline has always been health from the inside out. And this fall, I want to share about the vital connection again when it comes to the skin and gut health through a healthy lifestyle event. I usually have a monthly event. And so I want to have a specific event where I bring this back, but a little differently, because I want to include the vast benefits and opportunities of the barrier balm, because I didn't have it before in my last conversation in the spring. So that's going to be part of my content, and the role it plays in overall health and how they look and feel, and the addition of the featured products that will include probiotics, right? That inside outside microbiome that we're really working to make sure that we're doing all that we can for it to be promoted. And I want this strong focus in this event. This is just giving you some more ideas in a healthy, rich diet with healthy carbs and fibers, and obviously our proteins. But those carbs and fibers, that helps on the inside, that when we have that balance for microbiome. So it's great that we can connect all of these things together. So the active nutrition line with the postbiotics and with our prebiotics and our postbiotics, they're going to all work to support and foster this balanced and diverse microbial community that leads to greater supported health from the inside out. And it's an opportunity to have the conversation where we can make more of these connections, as well as being curious through one product to the other. We have lifestyle products, and they're going to make sense differently for each person. But I love the idea that this can really bring that conversation into many different lines of products that we have, because many of our products lines, think about it, they support the gut on the inside, and it's that gut-skin connection again. But I'm really excited, and I'm hoping that you are tonight. I'm hoping some of these ideas that will perk an interest for you and moving forward. And at this point in time, I want to hand it over to Lija for more ideas.
Thank you, Teresa. Wonderful ideas. So far we've been introduced to this amazing new product in the Celavive line. We learned all about ingredients, benefits, why it's such a great addition to anybody's skincare routine. Now it's our responsibility as associates to introduce it to our customers and help them fall in love with it as we have. And I would like you to allow me to share a few strategies that I intend to implement in my business to ensure that this incredible product reaches even more hands. From tonight's presentations, one key takeaway for me was the significance of protecting our skin's moisture barrier, and the fact that maintaining a strong barrier is such an essential component of a healthy, vibrant skin. So I started thinking of what other products I could pair it up with, so I can use the existing line and the Celavive postbiotic barrier to strengthen my skin's moisture barriers. And what came to my mind was the UV rays and the sun damage that are a significant threat to the skin barrier. So that damage, it weakens its defenses, accelerates aging, and when you apply an effective SPF product, it's a non-negotiable, and it preserves the benefits of the barrier balm. And thankfully, Tel Aviv has 3 different SPF products we can use. And I'm not going to go into details about what products they are. We have products for different skin types, different type of sun protection, and depending on your preference. Our SPF products not only work to block the harmful UV rays, but also enhance the barrier strength, ensuring that this new product will work and is safeguarded throughout the day. This combination of the postbiotics and the SPF will create that unbeatable defense against all the environmental stressors, just like Kejun mentioned. Additionally, I've considered launching a Follow Along With Me campaign on social media. Yes, a lot of people have heard of, sharing on social media and introducing a new product on social media. This initiative would invite interested customers to join me as I incorporate this new product into my skincare routine, documenting daily changes that I observe over a predetermined period of time. Since the product is new to me as well, I believe that this campaign would be an excellent way to showcase how seamlessly it fits into my skincare. And as I share my daily experiences with the product, I can also educate on other products in the Tel Aviv line. I can shed light on the significance of the skin's moisture barrier and the importance of protecting that. I can educate on different topics. For social media, there are so many ways you can create interest for a skincare product, not only with this Follow Along With Me campaign, but also you can create a Facebook party where you can have a general theme like a strong moisture barrier for a vibrant, healthy looking skin. And every day you share different ideas or products that are meant to strengthen your skin's natural barrier. And you can use testimonies, before and afters from different users. You can educate on difference between postbiotics, probiotics, and the importance of hydration. There are so many different topics you can use. At the end of the party, you could conclude with a nice package that will include the barrier balm, maybe a box of probiotics, and an SPF product. You have to tailor your content so that it's different on all social media platforms. For instance, for Instagram, you can use those nice photographs that the media center provided, and you can turn it into a nice visually appealing post. You can, for Facebook, as I mentioned, you can have a longer informative content. For TikTok or short, you can use short engaging videos. The reels are always very popular. So you can also run polls to see how much people know about probiotic and postbiotics. What do they know about probiotic in skincare or postbiotic in skincare, if they have ever used any product like that? You can invest in creating these informative content that will showcase the product, how to use it. You can use the before and after photos, testimonials. You can bring educational posts and even about ingredients and their benefits. So remember, be consistent and authentic in what you share. And when we build trust in your audience through this transparent communication, this will contribute to the long-term success of your business. So I hope that our ideas are here to give you a push and to help you. And if you have more, we would recommend you, we would welcome them to write them in the comment of the tonight's event. We would love to hear all your ideas. I'd love to incorporate more ideas. So
Yes,
let's hear them out.
Share them with your sales manager too, so we can keep passing them on. You ladies did beautifully. Thank you so much for sharing tips. Let's just keep the lines of communication open. You know, this is a new product, new things we're learning. It's a new barrier that we're entering, right? No pun intended. But it's so important to make sure that if you're trying something and you're learning it and it's working, share it with your USANA friends and family, because that's so, so, so valuable. We're all one big family. Doesn't matter if you're upline, downline, crossline, just, you know, work with everyone to share these beautiful, beautiful things. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining. This training will be posted in the associate community page. If you have questions that were not answered tonight, please put them in the comments once the training is posted, and the beautiful Shayna, Kay-June, Roy, myself, Teresa, Ligia will all go in and hopefully answer it for you. So thank you guys. Have a great night.